Hi, my name is Dayton, and this is my introductory speech. Could you imagine falling off your bike onto a concrete sidewalk, and then getting up and looking over yourself and realizing that there's a bone sticking out of your elbow? Well, about 8 years ago, my family and my grandma were driving around Sioux Falls. It was a hot summer day, and everything was going smoothly. All of a sudden, a man ran out into the middle of the street waving his arms, screaming for help. I remember my dad pulling over, and the man coming up and explaining that his wife had fallen off her bike. I looked over at my brother, and we didn't know what to expect. Both of us were very young at the time. As my dad helped the lady into the car, I remember peeping around the front end of the car. I looked around, and I remember seeing a bone sticking out of her elbow. And I also remember blood going down her arm. As my dad went back around the car and slammed the door and peeled off, I remember looking over my shoulder and seeing her husband attempt to jump onto our car. Unfortunately, he didn't make it, but we left without him. On the way to the hospital, it seemed as if we were in a Fast and Furious movie. I remember driving 75 miles per hour down a 30-mile-per-hour zone. I didn't know if we'd make it there all right. As we arrived at the hospital, I remember my dad helping the lady into the ER room. As he came back out and all the commotion was settled, I looked into the back seat to see my grandma sprawled out on the floor. Unfortunately, the night before, we had taken out the third row of the seating in order to haul some landscaping materials over. Thankfully, she made it all right. In the end, what I learned was it's always important to wear safety devices, such as a helmet or a seatbelt. I also learned that no matter what, it's always important to help people in need. Even if it takes some time out of your day, you never know when it's going to be you that needs help.